Hello dear students, this is Intensive English Language course. It is IEL 1001 where we go through grammar. Today we will learn about nouns. So let us see how many types of nouns are there. There are basically 10 types of nouns. So let us see what are those. Common nouns, proper nouns, singular nouns, plural nouns, concrete nouns, abstract nouns, collective nouns, compound nouns, countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Today our topic is countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns can be said count nouns as well. We can say count or countable, same thing. But what are these nouns? Let us see. Countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted, very easy, like I have 2 apples, then I have 3 pens, then you can say I have a car, then you can say I have 2 jobs, one full-time job, the other part-time job. I have many books on English literature. So these are countable. And then we go to uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns can also be said uncount nouns. So what are uncountable nouns? These are those nouns which cannot be counted. We cannot put numbers with these nouns. For example, petrol, then rice, then work, soup, bread. And then we can say information, news. These cannot be counted. But if you want to make it countable, we can take the help of some other words like a glass of water, or we can say a plate of rice, or we can say a bottle of milk. Then we can say a cup of tea, a loaf of bread. This is how we can make a little bit of it counted. Now, let's go to some or any. Some goes with positive sentences. You should remember it. Some goes with positive sentences. For example, I need some butter. Then he has done some very good work recently. Okay, then we go to any. Any goes with negative and questions. For example, there isn't any milk in the fridge. Is there any petrol in the car? I haven't got any money. I don't want any rice. But if the question is, it starts with a modal verb like can, could, then it is a question, but that time we won't use any, we would use some, like it is a request. Can I have some bread please? Or can you lend me some money? Can you give me some advice? Can I have some milk in my coffee please? So here, in this case, we will have to use some instead of any. This is a question, but it's not a direct question. It's with a modal words like can, could, which shows request, suggestion, something like that. So these are some of the uses of some or any. Now we go to how much and how many. We know how much goes with uncountable nouns and how many goes with countable nouns. How much butter do we need? Butter is uncountable, so we can use much with it. Then how much do you earn? This is also uncountable. What about how many? How many bedrooms are there in her house? Or how many people are coming for supper? Or How many children do you have? So many goes with countable nouns and much goes with, how much goes with uncountable noun. Let's go to much, many, or a lot of. As I told you, much goes with uncountable nouns, many goes with countable nouns, and a lot of can go with both. For example, we can ask, is there much salt in the shop? If there are much, we can say yes, there are lots. They don't have much butter. We can also write much with butter because it is uncountable. There isn't much olive oil. This is also uncountable. Olive oil is uncountable, so we are putting much with it. But what about many? We can say there aren't many sweets, or there aren't many apples in that shop. Or we can say there are many newspapers. I can see many newspapers in the shop. So these can be counted, where we can put many. What about a lot of? A lot of can go with both. We can say there are a lot of yogurts. Or we can say there are a lot of cans of Coca-Cola. Or we can also say there is a lot of rice. So rice is uncountable, yogurt is uncountable, but cans of cola can be counted. So a lot of can go with both. But remember, a lot of is better to be used with positive sentences, not with negative ones. Good. Now we go to a few or a little, or few or little. Few goes with countable nouns and little goes with uncountable nouns. For example, suppose your tooth hurts. Like, does your tooth hurt? You will say just a little. You can't say just a few because you cannot count your toothache. So you will have to say just a little. I am going to the dentist tomorrow. Then, for countable, where there are many people at the party, you have to choose few, not little, because we can count people. So it should be of just a few. I didn't know anyone there in the party. Again, if you're asked, have some cream with your dessert, you will say just a little, because cream is uncountable. Why you want little cream with your dessert? Because you are trying to lose weight. Another example, have you got any books on Russian history? Now, which one to choose? Of course, just a few, because books can be counted. Just a few, you can borrow them if you like. So these are some of the uses of a few or a little. What's the difference between few and a few? Few means few. A few means more than few. Little is little, and a little is more than little. That's it. Now some compound words which are very important. If you are told to use compound words, what are those? We can make words with using two words together, and those becomes compound words, like someone, somebody, something, somewhere, or anyone, anybody, anything, anywhere, no one or none, nothing, nowhere, then everyone, everybody, everything, everywhere. These words are called compound words. We can use them as compound words, and these are frequently used in our daily life. Let us see some examples. There is someone on the phone for you. So someone over here is a compound word, and as because this is a positive sentence, we are using some. But if it is a question, we can use, did anyone bring me last night? So here we cannot give someone, we have to give any. Like, I want to go away on holiday somewhere hot. This is a positive sentence. Then we go to some other examples with everyone or everywhere. Let us see. I can't find my keys. I have looked everywhere. It was a great concert. Everyone enjoyed it. Okay. Then let's go to some examples with nothing or nobody, like that. Please don't worry about me. I'm fine. Nothing is the matter. Okay. Who did you speak to at the party? No one. I just stayed for 10 minutes, then I left. Another one. I'm so unhappy. No one loves me. Similarly, we can use these words in different sentences. He has nothing, not a penny to his name. Or we can say, she has everything, a rich husband and a big house. And let us see another example. We are going to sing happy birthday. Everyone has to join in. So look at the difference between everyone and anyone and someone, the uses of these compound words. So thank you, students, to be so patient and be in good health, and see you in the next class. Thank you so much.